How you doing? We Thor here, just doing a wee video on how to do the enchanting glitch in Oblivion Remastered. Now, this includes the duplication glitch, which I'll also be covering during this small tutorial, and I hope you enjoy it. So, without further ado, here we go. So the first thing you're going to need is a couple of items to enchant. So I've been using, I duped some rings. I'm pretty sure you could use neck. Well, you can use neck items, or I think you could use feet. But for me, rings are a definite go-go. The other thing I've been using is the sigils. You can use any enchanted, the enchantment table, sorry, and enchant the rings there. But I think you get better enchantments from these sigils, if I remember right, slightly better. So yeah, and for myself, I do a quick save before I pick up the sigils, and just keep reloading until I get the ones that I want. So for now, I'm going to be using the Fortify Magica, and as you can see just now, I've been doing this for a wee bit. I've got 2,200 Magica. I'm trying to get up to about 6k, so I'll be doing this for a little while yet. So here we go. First thing I do is I use the sigil. Obviously I did dupe the sigils as well, which I think should go without saying, but just in case, there we go. So I'll rename this, you know, tutorial, because I'm so imaginative. And oh, where did I do that? Aye, so tutorial. So just because I've not got any enchantments on me, called tutorial, just to show you that it's worked. So I'll do that, and I'll do a second one. Yeah, a second one just to show that it is working. Tutorial 0, yeah. So there we go. And what I normally do is I rename my rings A1, A2, A3. Just to save confusion when you're doing it. You could name them all the same, but you'll see a few steps ahead that it can get a little bit confusing, which it caught me out when I was doing it earlier. But it won't affect your enchantments. I thought you would have to name them all differently. But when you look at your Fortify Magica, because I've done it so much, I've renamed so many of them the same thing: A1, A9, A7, A6, and yeah, that's pretty much how I've been doing it. So anyway, what you need is an empty container and the enchanted item that you will be duplicating. So like I said, I've got tutorial and tutorial 0, both 50 points. So first of all, you need to duplicate those rings. So come into your empty cupboard, pick up your ring and place that in the empty container. So yeah, it needs to be empty if I wasn't clear on that. So once that's in there, you're going to be coming over to an item that you have many of already. Some people use arrows. I've been using lockpicks. You can use Grand Soul Gems. You could use Varla Stones. You can't use Wakeland Stones, funnily enough. I'm not sure why, but yeah, can't use them. So I've been doing lockpicks. So what you do is you want to place the item and at the same time switch over. So for me on the PS5, that's pressing X and R1 at the same time. So doing this, you'll see that the how many pages come up, but in the background you can see the empty container, or the container, sorry, is also highlighted in the background, and that's key. So you need to ensure it's this. If you just get the cupboard, then obviously that's been wrong. If you just press X without the container being highlighted, then again you've not done it right. So yep, pressing X and switching over to the container at the same time is where we do this duplication. So once that's done, you just bring the item back into your inventory, or inventory. I'm never sure how to say that. Somebody can correct me if you want. So that's you got that, and same again with the next item. You just, same process, duplicate that, then bring it back into your inventory. So yep, there we go, that's us. So now what we do is we equip one of these items. So there we go, that's it equipped, and it's key here that you notice the difference between the one equipped and the stack that you took that from. So the next point is we come back into the container. Now this is a key process for the duplicate and the enchant. At this page, like I say, the container's empty, so what you want to do is the duplication method on the lockpicks. So again, X and switching over, or yes, for me in the PS5 it's X and R1 at the same time, so that it highlights the container and brings up this page. And you press X to go ahead with that, but you'll see nothing has actually transferred over. So what we do is we switch back into your own inventory and you go back to the ring. Now it's key here that you try and put the stack, not the equipped item, but you put the stack into the container, and you'll see that it also takes away the equipped item. And then you just go back into that container and you can take that back into your own inventory. I keep changing how I say that now. That's going to be a thing. So, yep, and then come back out there. And if you want to check that it's worked, what you can do is you can try and equip that ring and you'll get an error. As you can see, you cannot equip this enchanted item right now. So what to do is go ahead and equip your next one that you're going to do it with, and same process, straight back in, come over, try and duplicate your stack into that container, and you'll see there's again nothing come in. So you go back to your ring and you try and you place in, the stack, not the equipped item. So place the stack in. Now you can go back in here, take that back out, and then that's you. And that is the duplication trick. And you can check this again by your character. You'll see not only is your magic coming up, but if you go into your list of enchants, there you see it, tutorial 0 and tutorial both there, yet neither of those rings are equipped. And you can go ahead and place them in any container. There we go. So that's them now out of my my stock. I'm not saying it this time. So that's me not even got them, and yet I still have the Fortify Magic enchant that they gave me. So that's it. I hope you find this useful. I hope it was a decent enough explanation, and hope you're all enjoying this as much as I am. So see you later.